This video is about two concepts that seem contradictory, but holding these two concepts in your mind simultaneously will have a profound influence. In fact, it may transform the way you see life. These two concepts are space or nothingness, just pure nothing spaceness, and origin, everything. So if we look at the scientific evidence of our universe, of creation, the Big Bang is the most well-established theory that most people agree with. That everything emanated from a single dot, single point in space, and that expanded, right? So everything that you see, everything that we can observe, is actually from that single point, which means the atoms of my body are the same atoms that originated in the Big Bang, in everything, in you, in me, in all people, all of nature, all planets and stars, all galaxies around the world will have the same kind of content that existed at the very beginning. And hence there's this deep level of interconnectedness and commonality between all the elements, all the things that you see in nature. So that's the first thing. That means everything. So you could really say that you are part of everything, and everything is part of you. So that's the first concept. The second concept, which I mentioned earlier, is the concept of nothing and space. And if you look, actually, we are 99.99999% space. Like, if you actually zoom into our bodies, you'll realize that we're pretty much mostly space. The fact that we seem like solid is an illusion. It's an optical illusion. And it's because of light that we can see ourselves and see everything around us. If you remove light, then there's actually, you won't be able to observe anything. It'll be just empty space. And this is kind of a profound realization. So when you recognize that there is nothing but space, and yet everything that there is comes from a single point, so the origin. So origin, which is everything, and space, which is nothing. And so this everything and nothing, and simultaneously conceive these two extreme realities at the same time, you will have a transformation in your thinking that will result in, and it will manifest itself in a very peaceful inner, like a deep inner peace of realization, the spaciousness within you and without you, as well as this deep sense of interconnectedness with all of life, with all of creation, realizing that everything is part of you and you're part of everything, has a deep this deep realization will help you kind of see this deep connection with all of creation. So you will never feel alone or disconnected, because everything is part of you and you're part of everything. At the same time, you also recognize the insignificance of you in the grand scheme of things, while you also recognize the infinite significance of you as part of everything. So this is this profound contradictory concepts held simultaneously in your mind. In a way, it's what we call Janusian thinking. Is basically holding two contradictory ideas within your mind at the same time. Will have a kind of a shift in a way we observe things. Keen to hear your views on this concept, these two concepts, and thank you for listening to this video.